Hi, Brendan, my second account, Rice. How you doing, buddy? You having a good day? I hope so. Dipping kayak apple. I Kayak apple's an interesting dip. I find it tastes like but you remember those bazooka bubble gums that you could they cost a quarter. Hey, Vape Legend, what's up, man? Um, yeah, they like those. They made an apple one, and so it's like apple bubble gum. That's what I think kayak apple tastes like. I don't know. It's an interesting dip. Hey, it's a Copenhagen cowboy. Okay, that's Vape Legend is a Copenhagen cowboy, and Brandon seems to agree with me. Yeah, it's a cool dip. I don't know. I like it. Kayak is an interesting uh, brand. Um, I'm a big fan of kayak. Great. I don't know. I like it a lot. Um, I don't like the peach though. Oh man, that's your other account. Okay, cool, cool. Good to know. Copenhagen Cowboy. I'll check it out. Um, Now this harmonica that I'm playing today. Um, it's a pretty good sounding harmonica. I would say. And I always warn people against buying $10 harmonicas because they're pieces of shit and they don't play well. And the name that I often bring up is the Hohner Blues Band by Hohner International. They're Chinese-made Hohner harps, and they usually sound like crap. But about 20, 30 years ago, they sounded great. Um, they were an exceptional $10 harmonica. So I was digging through I was looking in my case the other day. I don't know if Hillary sent this to me or not, but it's a great sounding harp, and it's a blues band. But yeah, so what's going on in my house right now is Kelsey just got home from surgery the other day and is recovering really well, which is great. Um, but but or like the weekend before, I guess last weekend, Stoker's Wintergreen. That's the one. That's what I'm dipping today. Um, you do mean Stoker's? I assume. Um, but yeah, Stoker's Wintergreen Fine Cut is probably my favorite dip. Um, yeah, but anyhow, to make a long story short, there was a brief COVID exposure in my house about a week ago, and Kelsey, we've all been testing regularly, and Kelsey tested positive yesterday. So, and myself and Kelsey's mom and dad are here to kind of take care of Kelsey for the next month. Well, I'm here because I live here, and I want to take care of my roommate too. um, but while he's healing, uh, but I'm assuming we're all gonna get COVID. We're all triple vaccinated. It's like, how does it work, man? I don't know. Um, but that's the story with what's going on in my house right now. It's we're just waiting for the hammer to drop. I got the COVID in my house. I got the COVID blues. Brandon, you do YouTube videos on your tablet. That's cool. I'll check them out. What do you? What kind of stuff do you do in your videos? I'm curious to know. A lot of people come here to my channel because well, for a good while I did smokeless tobacco reviews before I kind of ran out of products to review. Hillary sends me dip and from the States. Here in Canada, oh, you do dip videos? Cool. I'll check them out. I love dip videos. Yeah, a lot of people come to my channel because I have an extensive dip review playlist here. I don't really, it's not a big focus on the channel right now, just because I don't have any products to review, you know. But I'm always dipping in my videos, not in this one because I'm playing harmonica, but yeah, I love dip. I'm crazy for it. Yeah, Stoker's Wintergreen is a big one for me. Copenhagen Snuff, that's another one that I really like. I like a Stoker's straight every now and then. I like the Stoker's natural fine cut. That's a great dip, in my opinion. Oh, do I do videos on my phone and my tablet? I do them on my phone. I have done a couple on. I have a little crappy Android tablet, but mainly I use it to if I'm doing like I did a backing track live stream earlier this morning. It didn't work out so well, so I'm not so sure if I'm going to make it public or not. But you have to vape when you're home because you have too much stuff at work. Yeah, I dig it. You got the gator gums, the chainsaw gums, probably. Yeah, I don't vape nicotine. I just dip. And occasionally, when I'm in the money, which isn't very often, but it is this month for some reason. Oh, not this one. That's chewing gum. I like to smoke. There's a certain brand of cigar I like to smoke called Pom Poms. You got an Android phone and an Android tablet. Yeah, I used to make videos on my Android phone when I had an Android phone. I prefer the iPhone a great deal. And my Android tablet is kind of crappy to record videos on. It's not easy to record on. So and the resolution comes out pretty lousy. So this is a Pom Pom cigar. It's a little thing. I'm gonna light it up. Just put a note here. I was out here smoking weed earlier. Kelsey got me this little pipe. It's a one-hitter. Hey, sensitive skeptic, how's it going, man? Yeah, it's a one-hit pipe, and so you can just smoke it until you're at the level you want to be. And I was doing that earlier. It's pretty cool. It gets hot on your fingers, so you gotta have cook fingers to use it. But, yeah, sensitive skeptic. You're not a dipper. You're here for the harmonica stuff, I guess. And I don't know if you remember, but way back in the day, about 30 years ago, you're an edible. Oh, you like to eat brownies or gummies, stuff like that. We do that here too. You know, it's good in all forms. Cool. Oh, just don't. We're all just here to chill, man. But yeah, earlier I was playing this old Honer blues band harmonica, um, and these sound like in Maine is like having a beer. Okay, I used to drink. I'm a alcoholic in recovery. Swisher sweets, grape, and something, and peach and strawberry. Yeah, we don't have much variety here. In Canada, the tobacco laws changed a number of years ago. We can't even get mentholated cigarettes here. Um, our dip, like all the dip we get is we get nothing but Skoal and Copenhagen products. We get Skoal straight pouches, and Skoal Dark, which is a Canadian only product. Although the Americans love it. I meant in Maine it's legal, but yeah, it's legal all over here too. Like you can walk downtown smoking a joint or ask a cop for a light. You know, but where do you live in the USA, Brandon? Oh, is that where you are, vape? Copenhagen Cowboy? Kentucky. I spent a lot of my childhood in Kentucky, in Lexington, Kentucky, West Virginia. Well, I hope it gets legalized everywhere. It's ridiculous that stuff like alcohol is legal and smoking weed isn't. You know, like alcohol is much more destructive. Morgantown, West Virginia. Okay, okay. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. I live in a small town called Peterborough, Ontario, and it's a little student town kind of thing. Um, yeah. Yeah, you told me that. You're doing a 420 stream. Yeah, I'm sure lots of people are going to be doing those that day. 420. We have a big, or well, we used to before it became legal. We used to have a big 420 demonstration downtown where everybody be in a big block and smoking joints and telling cops to fuck off and stuff like that. What's your bait? Liam Ghost. He's in Canada. Oh, that's cool. Where does he live in Canada? Yeah, cool. Heck yeah. Oh, Toronto. I grew up in the Toronto area. Heck of a city. Crazy city. Yeah, I grew up in the punk rock scene, the hardcore punk rock scene in Toronto. Kind of between Toronto and Hamilton, like that whole area. Hamilton's kind of the armpit of Canada, you know. Um, you never heard of pom poms? Yeah, they're just little cheap cigars. I don't know. I like them. I just like them. You can get all kinds of things like this, like Old Port or Colts or Sale. They all make little cigars, but I just something about the pom poms. I like them the best. They kind of have a spiciness to them that I like. I don't smoke very often, though, you know, and I don't really inhale these. I sometimes do. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, sensitive skeptic. you're gonna give it a try. Cool, 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 cool. Sensitive Skeptic. I don't know if you remember the blues or know the blues band harmonica, but this is one from about 25, 30 years ago when it actually sounded like a good harmonica. Yeah, I don't know. So did any of you catch the live stream I did? I tried to do this morning. Yeah, I know you're a Sadel fan. You know, I have a couple Sadel harmonicas. I have a low F session steel. I have a just a straight like a normal F uh, blue. I don't know what it's called. Um, Harmonicas, high price or cheap? Well, harmonicas kind of range from around $10 to like your standard harmonica to about, I don't know, $80 here in Canada. You know, you wanna with harmonicas, kind of the more money you spend, the better the harmonica is. It's just one of those things. The harmonicas I like to use, the Honor Marine Band. That's been my brand for 40 years now. Um, they cost now they cost about $80 with tax included on all that. But back when I was a kid, back when I started playing, you could go down to the Kmart and buy 3 Marine bands and maybe something else for like $20. It was crazy, but those days are over. I also have another harmonica in this pocket. People bring these up all the time. They're weird. The owner, decent price, $40 to $60. So that's cool. Yeah, the best Sadel harmonica I have is a Sailor Steel tremolo. I'm a big fan of tremolo harmonicas, and this a viewer, Patrick Keelan, sent me a Sadel Session Steel tremolo once. It was really sweet. You got 2 phones, Samsung Galaxy and IG. That's cool. I don't know if you can do like background stuff on one of them and play it while you're doing your video and make, I don't know, jazz it up. I don't know. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I did a series for a while, Tremolo Tuesday. I have a pretty vast collection of tremolos. But yeah, this pentaharp, people like to talk about these and play them. This is a low F model that Patrick Keelan sent me. I don't know, you can barely see it. Low F. Yeah. It's a nice looking harp. It's kind of like a Special 20 with a blue comb. They're fucking weird. They're fun to play. They're meant, like, I think they when they made them, they're meant for guitar players who just want to blow the blues scale real easy. Like, it's all first position. I don't know, but it's a fun harp to play with. Yeah, it is better for single notes. People say you can't do chords on a pentaharp, but I've tried. Definitely a low down dirty blues sound. That's my specialty. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's a cool harp, man. It's a cool harp, and you know, I love my low F Marine band. Um, a lot of the low harps, uh, I like them, but they're hard to bend on, and I like to bend a lot. Um, sorry. My lighter's about had it. So people are popping in and out of the live stream. It's always good to see all of you people. I love. I'm glad that I can go live now. That's been kind of my goal. Trying to hopefully get my subscriber count up to so I could do lives, but now I can do them. So you find it's easy to bend brass low harps versus steel reeds, huh? Yeah. I don't know. I do love the low harps. I love them. I think they're great for, you know, if you're doing like a double harp track on a song, you know, you could do a low harp solo and put a normal harp solo on top of it or something. That'd be cool. My friend Joe Hall, who passed away a couple of years ago, he used to do a lot of double harmonica stuff on his recordings. Joe Hall was a legend in the '70s in Toronto. Sometimes he smoked the big. Sometimes I do too, there, Brandon. Sometimes I do too. Nothing like smoking a big stogie, you know. But yeah, Joe Hall. Like a singer songwriter. He had a band. He was known for his eclectic sound and humor. They compared him to like Frank Zappa a lot, but he could write a folk song that'll just make you cry, you know. So beautiful. Joe is a good friend of mine, and he used to do he used to play like guitar and harmonica and sing, and he would do these songs, and then in his band he had a harmonic. Zappa is amazing. He's a fantastic musician. Um, uh, anyway, Joe's harmonica player in his band was Willie P. Bennett. I don't know if you know. All these names are Canadian names, and they're famous in Canada, but a lot of Canadian musicians aren't famous in the USA. You know, Willie was he's like one of known across the country as one of the masters of songwriting, harmonica playing, everything. He was an incredible musician. He died of heart failure the other few years ago now. all my friends are dying now. It sucks getting old. But what was I talking about? I got an onion on my belt. Um, Anyhow, oh yeah, they do these harmonica. Willie would do a harmonica track over Joe's harmonica track, and they had completely different playing styles. Like Joe was like a, you know, he was a mediocre player. He wasn't like a brilliant player. You know, he was kind of like me. You know, not a incredible virtuoso, but he knew his way around the instrument pretty good. You know. And Willie was usually played first position, and he was like a virtuoso. on the harmonica. He's one of the best players I've ever heard. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, he was also my neighbor. Uh, Lived across the hallway from me, and I would always whenever I made a CD, I used to make CDs out in the 90s. It's 47 degrees in Kentucky. How right here it's we go by Celsius. We don't go by Fahrenheit. I don't know if you mean it's 47 degrees Celsius. That's pretty fucking hot. But in Canada, it's about 6 degrees Celsius. So just a little bit above freezing. So nice enough to sit on the porch, but um, yeah, I'm not gonna hang out here all day or nothing. you know. Anyway, I was rambling on about my old dead musician friends there for a while. Um, 50 Fahrenheit. How now? Okay, how close to freezing is that? Like, I don't know. I don't understand Fahrenheit, how it works. I know the numbers are higher than they are in Celsius, but how cold are you, or how hot are you? Anyone? Yeah. Oh, it's about 20 degrees warmer. Oh well, that's nice. If it was 20 degrees here, man, it would be like we call that t-shirt weather here. You know. Um, Living where I live, we get about 8 months of winter, uh, a month of fall, a month of spring. It's for some reason 32 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing. That's the freezing point, eh? That's really weird. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't understand. I grew up learning Celsius, and that's what I've always used. So. It's like growing up, learning how to roll a cigarette. Really, something I don't know. But U.S. is a strange place. Yes, I certainly know that. I've traveled extensively through the southern states. Um, in the '90s, a blues band I played in did a busking tour from Peterborough to New Orleans. It was pretty crazy. How much is tobacco products in Canada? Well, these pom poms cost me $16, and I get 6 of them. A can of dip costs $30, or maybe a little less, $27, something like that, for a can of dip. And the only kinds of dip we can get here are Copenhagen Snuff, Copenhagen Long Cut, Copenhagen Straight, sometimes, but not often, Southern Blend. And then we can get Skoal Straight pouches, and a Canadian only product called Skoal Dark, which is actually, I sent a can to the Suit and Tie Dip and Chew guy, and he did a review of it back in the early days of his channel. Um, I sent a can to some maybe Snuff Strings or something. I don't know. Yeah, no, it's a good thing. I don't smoke really. Skeptic, sensitive skeptic. I don't know how to shorten your name. um, I don't smoke really a lot. I smoke these cigars very. Yeah, it's hard. Sense. Skep. Skip. I don't know. Anyway, sensitive skeptic. Um, Now I forget even what I was talking about. I know I was talking about. I don't smoke a lot. No, I don't. If I'm out of dip, I might smoke a few cigarettes. but not like, maybe one or two a day, but I love dipping, it's something I've done all my life, like since I was on and off since I was a teenager, using snuff and dip, like snuff, like that you sniff it up your nose. It's not like cocaine. You don't like do rails of it or nothing. You just take a bit and it's very, very nice way to use tobacco if you're gonna use tobacco. You used to inhale a 5-pack, what, like backwoods or something? What was your brand, Sensitive Skeptic? Black and Milds. Oh yeah, those are good. Those are good. I've had one or two of them. And you inhaled them. That's crazy, man. I don't really. I mean, I've had cigarettes that are harsher than these, but tub of Stokers, yeah. And here, Brandon, you can get a tub of Stokers at the reserves, the native reserves, for $60, which equals out to $5 a can here. So that's a pretty good deal here. So, and why does smoking Black and Milds make you prefer wood combs, Sensitive Skeptic? Maybe I missed everything that was in that comment. I don't know. Old style stuff, old man stuff. Wooden comb harmonicas, yeah, I much prefer a wooden comb to a plastic comb, just because, unless the plastic comb, like a Golden Melody, a plastic comb is just fine with that, because it's flush to the harp. I don't like how most plastic combs have this. Where's the camera? This little lip here. I don't like that. It doesn't feel right to me. It feels fine. It's just a different thing. Would you awesome? You gonna do a review on Stoker's Wintergreen? It's always good. I love hearing people's reviews of stuff, because it's always good to hear different opinions, what people like. It's all just one person's opinion, but I don't know. This is about done. I got my gold tie and my purple suit jacket on today. Hillary gave me the tie and Kelsey gave me the jacket. I think Hillary gave me the shirt too. I'm well dressed by the beautiful people in my life. Anyhow, I've been out here for about 35 minutes. Let's just play a little more harmonica here. Blues band. I'm just going to reiterate, Hohner blues band harmonicas you can't play them these days. Like they're virtually unplayable. But about 30 years ago, 20 years ago, they used to make them, they were only in the key of C. Now they make them in all in all keys, or at least 8 of them. But the old ones actually played well, like a real harmonica should. I can tell these reeds are getting cold, so I don't want to break off a reed because that's what might happen. So I'm going to end this live stream, but thank you all for joining me here. I don't know, can I ask a quick question? Did anybody see my live stream that I did earlier? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody's saying nothing? You like to listen to bagpipes? Bagpipes are awesome. I had a friend who played it was a different kind. You had the bellows under your arm. You didn't actually blow, like there wasn't a pipe to blow in. Sorry, I missed that last comment, Brandon. But yeah, it was you had a chanter, but you just played it. You didn't blow into it. It was all done by the bellows under the arm. The Uvean pipes or something like that. I can't remember. But bagpipes are an amazing instrument. If you're into the droning sounds, oh moly, I was gonna call it quits, but there's more people than ever in here. Oh, now they're leaving. Babylon is falling down. Babylon is falling down. Babylon is falling down. That wicked city is falling down. Well, the king know that he had a dream, the mightiest thing that he'd ever seen. Had a head of gold, most craziest thing that he ever behold. Well, the body had made of silver, got you knowing that God's gonna deliver. The legs of the body was made of brass. Seems like time was going fast, and the feet of the body was made of iron. All worrying was on his mind, 'cause Babylon is calling down. Babylon is falling down. This is my first time ever playing this song, and it's a lot of verses and little harmonica. It's by the Reverend Dan Smith. Yeah, that's essential listening if you're a student of the harmonica. Reverend Dan Smith, you got to check him out. Amazing old style blues player and a preacher. He sang all gospel songs, and just amazing, yeah, big fan. Do Scotch people use bagpipes? As far as I know, Brandon. I don't know. I've been in Scotland for 1 minute or 2 minutes in an airplane. We landed in a Scottish airport for a minute or two. I've never been there. You listen to a lot of Sonny Boy Williamson too. He's a big hero of mine. I cover a few of his songs when I play live. Uh, if you ever hear the canned heat, the early canned heat with the blind Alan Wilson, you gotta one if you're gonna listen to any piece of harmonica music today, Spooky Dokey, yeah, you've told me about that. I forgot to check it out. I will. But if you listen to one blues thing today, listen to side three of the double album Hooker and Heat. I believe it's side three. The harmonica on it is unbelievable. Um, or also King King by the Red Devils. That's Lester Butler. He was Lester Butler is probably definitely my favorite modern harmonica player. Like you know, past the 1950s. Um, Lester Butler was amazing. I could rant about harmonica players all day. Um, yeah, I listened to a lot of J.C. Burris as well. J.C. Burris was Sonny Terry's cousin, and he plays a lot like Sonny Terry, but he's got I think he's got a stronger singing voice than Sonny Terry did. At least it's a deeper voice anyway. He just sounds great. Um, just a solo harmonica player. There's a band called Moon Hooch. Cool saxophone. Yeah, you play the saxophone. I have a really nice SML gold-plated alto saxophone from 1955 that my father left me, and it's a beautiful instrument. I give it to my daughter when she needs to play it for school, but I pull it out and try to honk on it. Jaw harp, Brandon. Oh, jaw harp is so easy. You just got to get a good one. It's an alto sax, sensitive skeptic, just like Charlie Parker. Um, yeah, jaw harp's really easy, Brandon. I have a pretty good jaw harp playlist on my channel here. Um, it's the simplest instrument to learn, and you can do the coolest stuff with it. I wish I'd brought one out. They're really easy. It is pretty awkward, yeah. But now the thing is about jaw harps is most people who buy them, a lot of people who buy that like $5 Snoopy harp or the Hobby Lobby harp. Those aren't those will hurt you. Don't play those at all. If you want a good jaw harp, uh, look up. You know, a lot of great makers are in Russia, Germany, all over the world. India. Um, you got the Hobby Lobby harp, the Snoopy harp. Yeah, don't play it; it'll bust your teeth, dude. Um, no, if you want a good jaw harp, it's going to cost you about the same amount as a harmonica will, and you'll find especially if you've been trying to play a Hobby Lobby harp or a Snoopy harp, and you actually get your hand on a really good Vargan or Morchang, uh, you put out a video with it on Instagram. I'll go check it out. Check out my jaw harp videos and hear what a real jaw harp sounds like. I'm really just learning. I've only been learning how to play for 2 years now. Not even 2 years, but it's a beautiful instrument. I've always said to people, you know, if you can't play one note with soul, you know, then you got to learn how to play that one note first. Like, you know, I love playing one string guitars or, you know, stuff like that. Just really basic stuff. And the jaw harp's the world's simplest instrument. It's just one reed, and that's it. and you just go boing with it. But if and harmonica players have a real up on the average person. Yeah, it's in C. Yeah, the people's key. Um, uh, what was I gonna say? Anyway, harmonica players have an up on people learning jaw harp because we already know how to do stuff with our mouths to get certain sounds from the harmonica. And that's all you really need to do with the jaw harp is just shape your tongue in different ways and maybe voice like a or something like that, um, a low E flat jaw harp. That's I would not suggest beginning on such a low jaw harp. Uh, Other than your Hobby Lobby harp, I wouldn't suggest going from that to that. I'd suggest getting you know, I have a really good. It's made by a guy named Pavel Potkin, and he's a maker out in Russia, and I know Russia's at war and stuff right now, and it's kind of crazy, but um, he makes a model. Um, it's just really simple. I have one, and it's in the key of F, and it's it's surprisingly easy to play. So yeah, the lower jaw harps. I have a low D Maltrommel from Germany, and it's pretty low, and it's definitely not the beginning point. It's definitely not the diving board you want to jump off of. Yeah, no problem, man. Anyhow, I'm gonna really blow right now because it's getting cold out here, and I gotta go inside. But thanks for watching, everybody. Be well, stay free, God bless, and I'll see you all elsewhere. Bye now.